Welcome back. We're here with folks from Hospice, Lori Day Howe and Terry Argyle, who's been getting that gala going again this year, which is coming up on March 3rd, starting at 5:30. All right.
At Big Creek Country Club.
Oh, with an incredible...
Yes.
We'll talk about the chef again. Mention the chef's name.
Aaron Workman from the Old Harlan House Gainesville.
I've had his soup before, which was...
He sent us his bio because we put it in the program. Of course, Terry introduces him, or Dr. Cogburn will introduce him and tell a little bit about him. And the one thing that just struck me so much in his bio, it was... he has had a love for food since a young child. He has been cooking since he was 6 years of age. And you can tell that when you meet him, when you talk to him. He's not some pretentious, fancy person. He's down to earth, and he loves what he does. And you can just tell it.
And you can just tell. Yeah.
And it has been a pleasure to work with him, and I cannot wait to try his food.
Oh, I bet it will be just scrumptious, absolutely scrumptious. So
absolutely.
And any tickets left?
We do have a few left, and when I say a few, I mean a handful of tickets left that we could fit some folks in, and we would love to have them. We will make it work. So if someone is interested, if they would call the office at 508-1771, or go on our website at hospiceoftheozarks.org. They can also purchase tickets online there.
Okay.
I would, at this time, if someone would like to come, or if a couple would like to come, give us a call and let's make sure so that we can arrange room. But we'll make it work.
And it's going to be fun. Chris Nassari is our auctioneer.
Oh, that's fun right there. The Fun Meister right there.
Yes. We have a signed Jack Black poster that was framed by First Street Framing. And it's hilarious. It's Gulliver's Travels, and he's laying there, and all the little people are holding him down.
Yeah.
And then we also have, we believe, coming, we don't have them in our hot little hands, so I can't guarantee it, but box seats to the
We do.
Oaklawn.
And that is confirmed.
Is it Oaklawn or White?
Oaklawn in Hot Springs.
Oh, my
to
goodness.
the races.
Oh.
And we do, it is confirmed, so yeah, we can say that.
And possibly... They're supposed to be arriving 2 signed Razorback basketballs.
Oh my God! You have been busy.
Our Easy Loader trailer that is going to be Razorback Red.
Razorback Red, yes, because we're talking about stars. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got
we have a couple of from some of our local folks. We have a gentleman that this is the second year he has made us a handmade knife, and it is exquisite. It's fantastic. Some jewelry.
These are just wonderful, unique items.
Yes.
And I know when Chris is doing, Nassari is doing as the auctioneer, it's as much fun to just be, you don't have to participate necessarily in
he's
bid.
The entertainment.
It's just fun.
However, he makes you want to bid.
Oh, yes.
Because I ended up bidding on something in 2010 that I had no business bidding on, but he made me want it.
I have a dog at home thanks to Chris Nassari, okay?
Yeah.
Kind of been there, done that.
We're selling or not, but come and have fun.
Yes.
We also have Catherine Darling has been very generous. She's given a piece of her jewelry that she makes for the last 3 years.
Have you seen some of her stuff?
It is just beautiful.
Beautiful.
And
just
so
beautiful.
we've got a piece from her. Let's see, the new little store,
Freckles Chic.
Oh, yeah.
Freckles Chic.
Yes.
So they've donated a little something. She's donated a gift certificate.
Dr. King has donated, and I cannot wait for people to see the photographs of what they kind of sent on what he's donated. It is unreal, just like the before and afters.
Oh, wow.
And we have a beautiful photograph that's been framed, and it's overlooking Yellville with cloud cover below, beautiful sunrise, and just a little sparkle of clouds coming through.
Just beautiful.
So
just not your average. Yes, I mean just.
And Fish and Fred, he's donating a Twin Lakes package with 1 day on the river for 2 people, fishing all day, and he brings lunch, and the second day fishing for walleye on the lake with lunch for 2 people.
Ooh.
And I have done this. Lee and I bought this at hospice, the very first hospice that we went to, Gala that we went to. And he's a kick. I mean, he gets you out there. I mean, I'm not a Fisher person. So for me, I got on there, we had more fun. And I had emailed him and asked him if he would donate just the Riverdale. And he said, no, he said, this is going to be live. I need to do something better than that.
Oh, how wonderful.
So, you know, we've
There's
had
that
to think
generosity.
outside. Yes.
That generosity that this community comes through for every need that we seem to identify, and it's wonderful.
And we've had to think outside the box because the economy really has put a damper on everybody's cash. So, and it's been wonderful. So, what
But
else
they're
am I
still
forgetting
coming
that-
through, other than
They
a
are.
few
Yes, they
tickets
are.
that you've got left.
Yes. Well, and I am sure that we will be full by March 3rd. I do not have
I'm
any.
sure that
yes.
you will too. I have no doubts about that.
And we are still doing the balloon donations. We will take those up until the Friday before the gala. So
Okay.
March 2nd, it is truly a donation. And that is for folks who, the gala, it is $150 per person for the evening of the gala, which when you add in the cost of the food, the wine, the entertainment, the dancing,
It's
it is
pretty
a,
much.
yes,
Talk
it
about
is an
the
evening well
dancing. We didn't
spent.
get into the dancing yet. What's going on? I know you'd said that it goes until midnight, and I thought, that's a little
Yeah.
later than some of the other ones you've had. I've
It is.
Yeah.
In 2010, we started an after party, and it was kind of last minute. It was a great idea that a committee member had, and we put it together. The folks that stayed had a wonderful time, but a
Folks
lot
that
of
went
people
home lost out.
Well, but a lot of people weren't prepared to stay, you know, because it had been dinner and then the evening was over, and so we have really been trying to promote that. The Boogeymen, the DJs are coming this year, and we'll have them. It'll be dancing from 9 o'clock to midnight, and
how
I have heard
fun.
that they do a fantastic job. They come very highly recommended.
I know that they'd sent in tapes and everything that y'all listened to that were just wonderful.
Yes.
So the demo tapes, yeah.
They
it'll
do
be
a
great.
good job. So, but you know, it's just going to be a good time. Phil, our executive director, who has been our director for 27 years, this will be his last gala. Phil's retiring in March, and so we'll be recognizing him.
Wonderful.
And Elton Kirby, one of our board members, will be saying some special words in Phil's honor.
I thought Phil didn't know that.
He does know that. Yeah, Phil's kind of a
Well, I
private.
was going to say this
Yes.
will not be a secret for long.
No, you know, Phil is not a showy person. He's not a fanfare hoopla person, and so yes, he does know, and it's a very bittersweet.
And we have a little surprise that we can't tell about right now because it's a surprise.
So you have to come
But
to
you're-
the gala to find out. Yeah.
that we're going to do in sort of an honor
In honor of Phil.
So
So we want.
I'm so glad to hear
Yeah,
that. A
we
nice
want his
tribute.
last gala to be memorable, and for those who have known Phil over the years, to allow them an opportunity
A
to.
lot of years to dedicate to
It is.
such a wonderful, wonderful necessity to have in any community.
It
And we
is.
are so fortunate because so many communities do not have hospice house. They don't have hospice available to them. And I know now hospice, you go into the home as well.
We do, and that's how we started. You know, since 1979, when we started as an all-volunteer organization that just saw a need in our community, and kind of one of those things that even nationwide there was the need, and it has just taken off from there. But you know, since 1979, we have been going in and serving patients in the home, Baxter and Marion County, and then we were very fortunate, again through fundraising through the community, to be able to build the hospice house in 2005. The majority of our patients are still served in the home because that is where most patients are most comfortable. There's times that they cannot stay in their home for different reasons that the hospice house is available. But you know, for years, patients in nursing homes, assisted livings, their private home, wherever they call home, sometimes it's staying with loved ones. That is where we will meet those
That's
needs.
where you go.
And I remember for my mother hospice, my sister was here by herself, and She and my dad, and they were very good at helping to come in to help them arrange hospital beds in the home. They helped to get a ramp for her wheelchair. And I was here visiting one time. I remember them showing up in a van and taking her to have her hair done. They would have visitors come in and sit with her just to hold her hand. It was amazing the things that they were able to do. And I don't know if it was home health or hospice that came in and bathed her and took care of some of her daily needs. But they can do as much for you in the home. If you don't want to leave your home, I mean, they are wonderful service.
And then that allowed your sister and your dad, and then when you were here, the time, the quality time, the necessary time to spend with
to be
your
the
mom.
family member.
Yeah.
To be
Exactly. I remember giving her popsicles at the end. In fact, she died 8 years ago today.
Wow.
So that was,
Wow.
I just thought of that. Today's the 23rd,
Always a loss, no matter when we lose
Exactly,
our
yes.
folks.
One of my favorite stories about when I very first started with hospice, I went to go visit with a patient, was with one of the nurses, and we were talking, and one of our aides was in the home, and she was just cleaning like a mad woman. We do light housekeeping. And I walked out and I go, that's her idea of light housekeeping.
I want her.
Yes. But it was just one of those things this lady could not do. And our aide was just in there and just getting it done. And I love that. I love that about the people that I work with.
Yeah, take great pride.
They
and
do.
should. Absolutely
Yes.
should. It's hospice care is not for everyone, but for those that find it as their true calling, dedication,
Yes.
it's not a job. It's a vocation.
It's
No
vocation,
one in
absolutely.
hospice ended up there by accident.
You're
It was a choice, and it was something that they feel a need to be a part of, and I love it.
So we'd like to invite everybody to come out on March 3rd to enjoy the gala, celebrate in what hospice has done, help celebrate in the lives that they have helped take on into the next life, if you want to, so to speak. And just come and have some good time and participate with us. And if you want to be a corporate sponsor, we're still looking for corporate sponsorships. We would love to take all the corporate money we can.
And Terry will hit you up for next year even. So,
And you will get invited to the meet and greet the chef the evening before, where you get to taste the wines at my house.
Oh, how wonderful!
which is always a
would be-
good time.
Yes.
So,
yes.
we start celebrating a little early.
Yeah, getting ready, building up to the gala.
We pre-party.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the number again, Lori?
508-1771. Our website has all the information on it also, hospiceoftheozarks.org. And then we also have a Facebook page. If anybody would like to like us on Facebook, we would appreciate that support there too. So
Yep.
we want to reach people in a multitude of ways.
And if you can't come to the gala, we can understand that, but you can always buy a balloon for one of those 534 patients.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, ladies, I want to thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I know the gala is going to be a huge success with all the energy, time, love you've put into
Yes,
this.
It's
And
gonna be
special
fun.
thank you to all the sponsors, all
Yes.
the people that have been supporting you through this, because we certainly need our hospice house and our hospice care in homes and in the area in Marion and Baxter County. It's truly wonderful to be able to have quality and dignity of life for all those that are involved.
It is. Thank
Not
you.
only the
Yeah.
patient, but the family. So thank you for what you do.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again next week on BRMC's Healthy Connections. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.